So
Was the water getting deeper? Was that my impression of what was going on?
it just was
No.
deeper since the grate was opened up. Because the
So
grate
Oh,
was
okay.
the
so
water was no longer
was so
flowing.
blocked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you guys opened grates and you guys just basically changed the whole flow of the entire place. And since the place hasn't been maintained, certain areas kind of flooded. Plus that weird hole that Nizzo found, plays a huge part in, of course other factors. But yeah, so the water in that
Okay.
particular area had seemed to have risen. But since you guys have never been in that area, maybe it didn't. You don't know, honestly.
So I wonder if that water
Technically.
elemental is gonna go get its ass kicked by the Quiplofts, or however you pronounce it.
I don't know.
You guys all
Whatever.
just disappear on it.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess
all
so,
on
yeah.
you.
We were ill prepared to deal with it, but we won't be next time.
What was
I
it?
think we actually
It was
we actually
disgusting.
yeah, whatever it was disgusting. So saying though, I think we probably would have been okay if Amara just went and cast free movement on the two of us. Although it's tough to say.
You two are the
I
melee.
don't know. Yeah, we want freedom of movement anyway, just to be able to go under
Yeah.
there and hit it.
Oh yeah, all we need is on you two.
I don't know if they have any sort of DR or whatnot.
Do you know what its weakness is?
Light,
Light.
apparently.
Unfortunately, I don't have daylight.
Did you say it had DR?
I could wish for it.
I don't know if it has DR or not. I don't remember.
But yeah, it has DR, and you need good to get through it.
Okay.
Wait, is that what it was? Yeah, it was good, right?
It doesn't have immunity to precision damage, though, right?
It wasn't good.
It wasn't? Oh. Um. Maybe lawful? I think they're chaotic.
Oh.
I know it was immune to mind affecting. And cold and poison. But we can hurt it
Well,
with acid, fire, and electricity.
I can infuse my sword with power, with axiomatic power. The law of Serenre.
Well, that should work just fine.
Are these things evil? Or just chaotic?
I'm sure they're evil. They're probably
Hmm.
chaotic evil.
So if I infuse my sword with both axiomatic and holy energy, that would be
You should get both.
particularly potent against them. It's good to know. As long as I can get over my disgust.
Yep.
Only takes 9 rounds, but yeah, since it's out of your sight,
Only 9 rounds of paralysis.
it could
That's
have
true. When I
taken
first
longer.
teleported when we first teleported in here, probably I'm still
Could have been 12.
just not moving at all. It's
I
like
didn't
For
say
a
if
brief
you.
moment, but yeah.
yeah, for like not quite a minute, but almost a minute.
Well, as soon as we're out of sight, it doesn't.
No.
It wears off.
No, it doesn't wear off as soon as you're out
You
of
start
sight.
getting saved.
You start getting to make a save every round. So technically, I might wear off a little quicker, I guess, but yeah, you don't even. It doesn't even instantly go away when it gets out of sight. It just
That's terrible.
That's when you get to make a save every round.
9 rounds of paralysis is basically game over.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's basically it's almost a save or die effect.
Yeah, that's why you need to have like freedom of movement and stuff by now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
well,
at least
we
remove
definitely need
paralysis.
to rest and prepare appropriately for these things.
Well, we had free movement, we just didn't have it cast on us. Fortunately, Amara's will save is really good as well, so that's one of those situations where even if we didn't have the getaway thing prepared, that's why I think we probably would have been okay, just because Amara would have been able to like cast freedom of movement on people that failed to save. Unless Amara fails to save, in which case, yeah, that'd be pretty bad. There was like further stuff behind them, right? Like, I'm wondering if there's a reason to go over there. I think that's like what's that caused everything to be like nasty in there. Oh, I think I see the water elemental fighting them. uh,
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Water Elemental may not be around when we get back then.
Or them. It
I wonder.
depends.
I think they'll probably be fine because there's two of them.
If you
Water
must
element-
know,
I mean, it's
the
an elder
water
water
elemental
elemental.
just caught them both in a vortex.
Nice. Yeah, we should have just hung around, man. Would have been fine. Just need freedom
You
of
would have been
movement. That's okay though.
fine. Amara had that. You guys just didn't really like bring that up yet, and she didn't know what to do, and she delayed her action anyways till after Abysm. She did have it prepared, but
Yeah, delaying until after me is always a bad move.
you guys kind of all just made a really quick decision. So yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
But now we can go back and be super prepared.
So you guys are gonna at least rest until you have your spells back then.
Well, how many freedom movements does she have prepared?
2,
She has 2?
I think.
I think.
I think
We
she
can
had
just
2.
go back right now. We just put one on Abysm and one on Nizzo, we can just go back. If we get there fast enough, the Resilient Sphere will still be there.
But we're back out of here now. We're in a position where we
She only has
could
one.
rest.
She has a
She only has one.
serious.
Oh, she only has
wounds as
one,
well
never mind.
prepared. What did she already use? Let me check.
I don't see the need to rush back now that we are in a position where we could just rest up.
Yeah, the only reason to go back is if we want to help the water elemental really badly.
But technically, we don't even know what's going on with him over there anyway.
Yeah.
We didn't see him in the fight.
How long would it take me to recover? Oh, only 2 rounds.
Oh, that's right. She had echolocation, explosion of rot, and life bubble already used. That's why
Yeah.
she only has one right now.
So disgusting. What's the save DC?
It's
For these? For the, 20.
Yay! I eventually made it.
Alright. No longer paralyzed. In disgust.
We could try figuring out how to use the rune well to recharge wands, I guess. Seems risky, but I mean... What's a wand I don't care about? The bear's endurance wand, I guess? I don't even know. We haven't tried like doing anything really like silly, like just be like, I stick a wand in it. I poke it with my stick. What
It
happens?
always works.
Like, I'm not sure if you have to do, like, if there's a process or whatnot. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. I could also do this, like, I am, this is how hard I am. Interesting.
Yes, you're a gnome.
So is that the plan then? We're resting.
Oh, what are you linking this
Oh,
to?
what? Why did it just put a logo? What?
No,
What?
that's a link that opens your character sheet.
Oh, okay. I already have my character sheet open, so that's why it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. I'm playing around with the features.
I see that. Okay, so you guys are checking shit out. What did you say Henrik's doing?
Oh, I was asking to see if we're resting.
Well, I mean, you don't need to sleep, eat, so hanging out until you can get your spells, I guess. I don't know. Are you?
I mean, I know.
Okay, then I'm
There-
gonna do some spell copy.
Yeah, because I know there are some like non-adventuring off-time tasks that some of us have to do anyway, like Henrik spell scribing. Maybe
Yeah.
even Abysm can do the same thing. There might be some
Yeah,
stuff in the books
Abysm.
he could add to his
There's
spell
lots
books.
of books I have.
Yeah, there's multiple books. And then I have this stupid leadership book that I'm reading, which takes several days, I guess, to get
Some
through.
of these even
apparently.
do damage.
I don't know if that's even going to do anything or not, but like it'd be kind of funny. Maybe it gives me like a bonus or something to. Maybe it's like one of those really cool books that gives you a bonus to ability scores, like I'll have a +1 charisma or something from it. That'd be pretty neat.
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't really do much for me because charisma's not that important for my character, but you know. Although I surprisingly have pretty good charisma anyway. Like I think my mental stats are all like fairly high, actually.
So what's our plan?
Well, our plan, I think, right now is to rest and regain our spells, and then go back with like
Okay.
freedom of movements on you and Nizzo to kill those things, rid them from this place.
I, I so want this water elemental just to kill them. Like I think that'd be the fucking best. We just come back and he's like
That'd be pretty fun.
still just like cleaning things up. He's like, "Yep, I took care of it for you. Welcome to the glorious bathhouse."
Glorious bathhouse. It would take
Yeah.
a long time for that place to become glorious again.
Yeah, well, he'd be still working on it, but you know.
They actually have a duration. Like, if you guys let him do it, I have a duration. How long it would take him.
Oh, there's like a certain amount of time it'll take.
Yeah.
Well, at our current pace, we'll probably get to see that. We'll
Perhaps
be
if you
resting,
go back
come back,
at
like,
some
oh,
point, yeah.
yeah. We'll just keep coming back here and be like, we adventure for 10 minutes, and then come back and read books. I think we've been here for like a week. already, right?
Probably a while.
Yeah.
Or close to it at least.
I can check the calendar, but yeah, just about. Okay, so I'm guessing Nizzo's going to continue reading that book. I know what
Yep.
Henrik's doing. I have no idea what Amara's doing. What is Abysm do?
Sorry, what was that?
What are you doing during downtime here? Are you just gonna scribe some scrolls or scribe some spells into your spell book from the spell books as well, maybe?
Um. Hmm.
Because there might be something in there that you could use. And I mean, otherwise you could play around with the.
With the rune pool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure about playing around, but studying the rune pool is something that sounds like it would be a good idea.
You could
So
ask.
that's what I'll spend my time doing.
You could ask me turn into a goldfish. And swim around in
I
it.
rather not.
What's the worst that could happen is it just pulls your soul away.
I will become one with magic.
Yeah. Go, water elemental, go!
This is like the side story going on. We're all watching on television, cheering for the water elemental.
Yeah, I mean, Nizzo doesn't know what's happening, but
Yeah, I was sitting here in the debate as I'm looking at this. I was like, can water elementals take con damage? Yeah, probably. They can take energy damage, right?
Well, I don't know about ability damage. They might.
What is elemental traits? Let me double check all that.
Because I know Ice Body makes you immune to ability damage, which is really nice.
Yeah. So they might
see,
just
they're
be completely
immune
to
to
that.
they're immune to bleed, paralysis, poison, sleep effects, and stunning. Not they're immune to crits, immune to flanks, immune to precision-based attacks. They do not breathe, eat, or sleep. Doesn't say anything there though about them being like immune to ability damage though.
Oh my god. SRD, what is this shit? Yeah, I guess, doesn't say they're not. So, potentially it could get con-drained down. Is it even drain or is it damage? This is just damage.
Unless you're if it's a poison, it's immune to poison, I think.
Yeah, it's not taking the poison part damage of these attacks, but when these things slam, they do 1 con damage on top of their slam damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But their bite
yeah,
is
that
poisonous.
probably.
Yeah.
That probably could do something to them then. That probably would be like how it's they don't overcome the DR, but the con damage will probably kill it.
Yeah. Okay, then
doesn't
I'll
have
go ahead
anything-
and rest you guys if you're... Looks like we know what you're all doing.
Yeah, if it does con damage every time it hits with a tentacle, there's probably no way for the elemental to, unless it can kill them fast enough. I mean, the fact that it only has to fight one at a time because of the resilience sphere, I guess
Yeah.
might be enough. Like if it might be able to kill one of them or something before the other one gets out. Maybe, I don't know.
Guess you don't, because you guys left.
I mean, we'll find out, but
So I heard you guys talking about testing with the Runewell. Do you actually do any of that, or that's just still a thought?
Well, I'm going to be investigating it, but
Not dipping things in it.
not unless I have an idea that it would do something useful and not kill everybody.
I mean, you keep coming to the same conclusion that this is extremely powerful magic that can create magical weapons, like super powerful magical weapons on top of that. But how it all actually works is not discoverable. You can stare at it as long as you want. You can pace around it as much as you want, but you'll just never come to a conclusion on how it all works. Other than
Well, then we should. My. The other thing I'm thinking is just until we try messing with this at random, maybe there's information amongst one of these rooms that will give us a better idea.
well, that's the hope. I think that's why we went to that. We finally went to the fucking small bland bathhouse. Was because we thought that there was somebody. We thought there, like, wasn't there something about like we read something about a guy there or something? I don't remember. It should be in the handouts anyway here somewhere, right? God, what is with this image and maps thing is like transparent, so it's like really hard to read it.
What's transparent?
My images and maps window is transparent. So like the text is really hard to read.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. How everything's white, so when I have all
It's
these
so
windows
annoying.
open, it's hard to identify. So that would be my
Yeah.
complaint about. I mean, I can change this back to the old design, which I probably will. We'll still have all the other fancy stuff. It's too white. It looks nice, but
It's not even white for this images and maps. It's literally see-through.
for you, is it really? It's not
For me, at least. Yeah, it's literally see-through for me. I can't. I have to like drag it, like.
Weird.
I guess I could drag it over the chat window, so the background at least. But then like it's stupid because then you see the text from the chat window behind it as well. Like. And the words are just like overlapping each other. Let's see. I'll put it there. If I put it there, the words are like in the spaces between each line on the chat window. Kind of. I don't know. It's really annoying.
This doesn't show that any of the notes are revealed to you guys. Do you see them? Because they used to be revealed, but
I see some like note 5-2 and 5-3. Which might be the one I needed. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, those are probably what you're looking for. Yeah, those are the more recent ones. 2 and 3. Okay, I can share those if you guys want those. So there's that.
See, Delvaheen. We already talked to Delvaheen.
So you guys haven't seen that one yet. These ones might be better quality. I'm gonna share this one. Is this better quality? Would you prefer these? Might be better
This actually... It's smaller, though, actually. I think the old one is actually a little better.
Okay. Yeah, if you... I guess.
At least for me, the old ones, the original ones he gave us, actually are like easier for me to read.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could resize it and then...
It gets blocky. quicker.
It gets
They're just
blocky.
different resolutions. yeah.
Yeah, I think your original ones are better resolution. So
See, mine are with the PDF, like enlarged to a larger size, and then screenshotted, and then clipped at a larger resolution. And theirs is, um, yeah. Okay, I'll take that away then. Okay, so next day you guys can prepare your spells. I'll kind of glance at Amara. Is there anything that you guys wanted her to prepare specifically?
2 freedom of movement.
Freedom of movement. What level is freedom of movement?
I think it's 5th.
I hand the rod of extend. We will have freedom of movement all day.
Okay, I don't think he needs obscuring mist, so we'll do another cure, fuck it. What else? Keep 2 bark skins, keep a reduced animal, I guess. Keep 2 lesser restorations.
Well, he usually casts a bark skin on me.
Keep 2 monarchs, keep the magic fangs, keep resist energy communal. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Drop echolocation or explosion of rot for the freedom of movement. Because he might want to keep his life bubble. I'm gonna drop echolocation. He's used explosion of rot a number of times. I think he likes it. Okay, Amara is prepared. Shit, I never did get to the outcome of this battle.
Oh, I have dark vision communal. That's why I don't have dark vision, I have communal. Prepare one of the... Alright, I'm ready.
Oh, oops, hold on. Still, it's not gonna work out for him.
like I almost do just want to be like, let's just throw like. What happens if we just throw the component? We have like I think we have the components apparently we need to make a Runeforge or a rune weapon specifically for fighting Karza. We just don't know how we're supposed to make it. But I almost wonder if it's just as simple as literally just like throw a weapon and 2 components into it.
I'm gonna limited wish us another getaway. I take the 3 strength damage.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a getaway to the central
elemental's
Runeforge
gonna
again.
win, honestly. Like, statistically, the numbers that just keep popping out, the elemental's doing way more damage. They're failing to get out of the vortex. And even if they try to attack the elemental in the vortex, they're really not getting much off.
If they aren't able to con drain him or con damage him fast enough too, because I know like it's got pretty high con.
Yeah, it is happening, but yeah, it does have a high con, so it would.
Yeah, if it's able, I mean, you don't even necessarily need to do the. You don't even necessarily need to do the whole combat. You can kind of just make a judgment call. If you think it, if you, of course, keep in mind one of them can't even attack for a long time because it's stuck in the resilient sphere.
Well, the sphere's getting beat down by the vortex.
Ow, that's kind of funny.
Oh, that's right. It only has to deal with one of them
at a time. Yeah.
But even so, Yeah, even so, like even while the sphere's getting beaten down by the vortex, it still gets to beat up on one of them before it has to deal with the other one. Like I think the sphere might be enough to, especially if you think it's possibly able to beat them both by itself anyway. Like the sphere, I think would push it over the edge. I don't know. I like this elemental. Like it's like my favorite character that we've ran into.
Let's call him. Let's give him a name. Let's give him Walter.
It's like that stupid comic that you were talking about the NPCs all like gathering around the random NPC, like all the players gather around the random NPC and be like, "Oh yay!" and like talking to him.
You just like him
what was
because he
that?
didn't attack you.
I think you were talking about the same one that I saw at one
Yeah.
point.
I've seen variations of it, but it's always like this reminder of, it's like, I think Mantis got the witness that I mean, we didn't really have an NPC to hoard over, but we weren't like hoarding over the story, that he had all like elaborated and prepared. Shit, I think that even happened to me. No, I don't know. Nobody wants friends in Reign of Winter.
Everything wants to kill you.
Everything wants to kill you.
Because see, if this is what Reign of Winter, the water elemental would have been like, "Oh hey, what's up? I'm just here to clean." Wait, you're trying to free Baba Yaga? You must die.
You must die. You mentioned her name. Death to all.
They would be right.
Yeah, that one. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that the NPC's like just propped up by this little like it's like a cardboard NPC with a little
Yeah. Of course, that's because this DM doesn't know what he's doing. The proper way to do this is to have the plot hook not be tied to any one character.
That's true.
You just have it so, like, the random NPC then gives them the plot hook instead.
Mm-hmm. He's a minion or an angel or I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, in this case, if he's like a cook or whatever, he'd be like, once you go fight some monster, you'd be like, this monster, I don't know.
I need the heart and soul of this rare monster, and it's only in this weird dungeon that you just happen to
I need
to
this
go
rare
to.
ingredient. Yeah, I don't know. Like you can come up with stuff, or like, of course, you have if. Here's the other thing you do if you're mean, if you want to be mean a little bit to your players, which sometimes you have to be,
Sometimes.
is you just have the fucking monster do something to fuck with the NPC, and then they're like, no, that's my favorite NPC. No one fucks with my favorite NPC and gets away with it, and then like they go do what you want them to do because you pissed them off and they want to kill the thing that hurt their NPC friend.
That's the ingredient. You just have to piss them off enough.
Yeah, that's why one of the best ways to get players to ever, like, anytime you wanted to do something, is just if you want them to chase somebody or whatever, like, you just have that guy steal something of theirs, like an item. Doesn't even have to be a good item, just like I steal some shitty item when you're level 1.
Oh, Star Fox knows all about
They'll, like,
that.
chase.
I had a bird steal his wizard's
My ring.
his ring.
It took me.
Was it your focus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I
that's
couldn't
awful.
cast cantrip. I could only cast
Yeah.
cantrips about 25% of the time.
They had to chase the bird
Yeah,
down into the forest. But they found a nest of goodies, so it was worth it.
No, okay.
But yes,
See-
losing your focus is a terrible, terrible thing.
See, what I'm thinking though is like you do it to like a level 1 or level 2 adventurer, right? And then they end up fucking going on this big quest to get because they want to get their stuff back, and by the time they get their stuff back, they're like level 15, and like their stuff that they lost is completely worthless now, like compared to what they got on their adventure.
It has
Well.
sentimental value.
Yeah, it's just the principle of it. Like, well, yeah, but it was my stuff. I had to get it back.
Oh dear. Alright. So yeah, it is the next day. I think I made my judgment call of the outcome. What would you guys like to do? Back there or try something else?
Yeah, I think we're gonna walk
Yeah, we're gonna
back
go back there.
after we did we did the any of the like we haven't done I don't think we've actually done the freedom of movement yet, although we could because the duration is 10 minutes per level. Especially if we had him cast it through the extend rod, it would last even longer.
20 minutes per level. This will be
Yeah,
on for a while. A few hours.
it'd be on for
Okay.
several hours.
She has communal airwalk. So would you guys rather have that split up a little bit more or just do your own flies?
We could use the extend rod for that and split that up instead of using fly, I guess.
There is one charge left on the
Fly on
extend
myself.
rod, and I've cast overland
Oh, it's
flight
not
on
a-
myself already. So
How's the extend
What-
rod work? Is this? Let me. Is
Should
that
be
like
good.
it only has a certain amount of charges, or is it?
yeah, 3 charges.
Is that? I thought metamagic rods were per day though.
3 per day. Yeah, but 2 of them were used on our
Oh,
freedom of movements.
Oh, we did cast that already. Okay, never mind. I didn't know we'd done that. I missed that. Okay, cool. So I already have free movement then, I guess.
And then my overland flight lasts for many, many hours. So if we use the extend on the airwalk for anybody that needs it, that should last all day as well.
okay. Freedom of movement is used. Airwalk communal. Yeah. So. But that extend's not gonna work per person, is it? It's just gonna work for one duration?
It works on the spell itself, which is cast.
Okay. Well, he doesn't have this stuff filled up, of course, because he's a butthead like that. And so I have to go the long route and find the duration.
And whenever I hear the name overland flight, I'm like, wait. Like I'm thinking, like, does that mean you can't fly over water? It's literally just fly with a really long duration, but it isn't as fast.
Yep.
It's what travelers use.
Oh, really high level travelers.
Well, yeah, cause yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when you don't want to use teleport because you don't know where it's at, or because you're worried about. I think, for example, I'm thinking we might not be able to teleport to Shinshalost when we have to go there because the thing they're talking about, the occlusion field or whatever, like it blocks
Yeah, probably prevent
astral.
teleportation.
Yeah, probably. It says it blocks astral projections from going there, but it also probably stops teleportations, I'd imagine, as well.
Probably.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how to use this shit. Okay, index. It just opens windows of windows of windows, and then all I have is windows of windows. Airwalk, okay. Do I need to bring up the communal one? Does it even do that? There's a spell called air, by the way, guys. Let's see.
Huh.
I've never seen that spell before. Well, it doesn't even have anything filled in. That's weird. I don't know what kind of duration we have, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you guys are airwalking for a while. Cool. I'll try not to let it matter. One of these days, I'm just gonna fill out, like, all of Mantis's spells correctly. Eh. Okay,